Hey guys, it's Gabstar Crafts here with another one of my videos, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to sew like little basics. That's a fun craft that you can do. I basically like sewing when I'm like really bored, and some people say that's for old people, but I find it relaxing and I like it, so maybe you guys can try it and it can be a new hobby. So let's get started. The first thing that you will be needing is fabric. I'm just using an old ripped sheet from my bed, and I'm gonna cut it up, so I'll show you that later on in the video. You're also going to be needing thread. Since my sheet is white, that's what I'm using. You want to use the thread that matches the fabric you're using. You're also going to need a needle, and in the video I'll show you guys how to put thread in it. The last thing that you're going to need is scissors. I'm just using these simple scissors here. It came with my sewing kit. Yeah, so any type of scissors will do. Okay guys, so the first thing that we're going to be doing is taking our fabric and our scissors, and we're going to just cut up into like little squares or rectangles. So this is somewhat the shape that your square should be looking like. I cut out two, I'm only showing you one now. So, alright, now we're going to just be getting a little bit more difficult. We're going to be using our needle and our thread. Alright, so I'm just going to show you guys how to thread a needle. Sorry if my hand covered the camera. So basically you just have to like carefully, I like being like really close to it, but I can't right now because I'm doing the video. You just have to try and loop it in. And if you can't loop it in because it's like really hard, there are some other tools that you can use, but I'm just going to show you guys this way so we don't have to buy the tool. Alright, so once you get it in, here. Once you get it in, you can just thread it out. Just pull the thread through to a 1/9 length. Once you get it into the length that you want the thread, you could just cut it from the little sparrow thing. Alright, and then what you do is you take your needle and you're just going to like even it out in total, so you can't really see it right now. But you're just going to keep on pulling until it gets even. So now it's even. So I'm just going to take it and I loop it in, and the way I loop it and make it, and then it takes like some time. So I'll just make it so that way there's like a loop, like that. So it's like that little, just like a little ring. So we'll do that, and then I'll just like double knot it so I know that it's not coming out. And there. Alright, now let's get to the fun stuff. Alright, so I'm going to take my square, I'm actually going to fix my camera. So here's my square, there, and my other square. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like put them on top of each other. I'm just going to get it to as neat as I can. So that's as neat as I can, but remember, as you're sewing, it will turn out neater. Alright, so to start the sewing itself, make sure that your first corner where you're going to start sewing is completely even. Then you're going to take it and you're going to put it through, not too close to the edge, but just a nice amount. So you're just going to put it through it, and you're just going to pull it all the way. Once you get that, you can go from behind over there, and you're going to go really close to the other thread. So when it comes out, it's like that close. So it's pretty close, and then you're just going to pull it through again. And you're going to be careful when you're sewing because you don't really want to poke yourself. Alright, so I'm going to show you a few more times. So you're going to go in through really close. And that's why I told you get a lot of thread, because it uses up a lot because you're going really slow. Close, I mean. Alright, so there, you're gonna just take it and you're just gonna keep on pulling it through. Alright, you're just gonna keep on going back and forth. Be careful that your thread doesn't get mixed in or like tangled or anything, and you should be fine. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly do it now, and let's hope you guys do good, and I'm just going to do it until I get up to the next corner. Hey guys, I'm back. Well, really from the next clip for you guys, but anyway, so I finished sewing that one side. Now I just need to finish the other 3 sides. So I'm just going to show you guys how to switch from corner. And if you did it like me, probably not, then you would have came at the back, so I'm just going to flip it over like it's my front. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're just going to be careful. You're going to skip the corner and you're just going to go over to the other side. So the corner's there, I'm over there. And then I'm just going to go and I'm going to pull through. And yeah, and it's just going to follow the same steps that I was doing before. So I'm going to assume that you guys got it, and I'm going to go and I will see you guys in the next clip when I am on my last corner. So what I mean by that is, like, I'm going to sew that and I'm going to sew that. So I'm just going to do 2 more corners and then I'm going to leave that spot open. Alright guys, so now after you have finished sewing up 3 sides and you only have 1 opening left, I would say that now we're ready to like stuff it. Alright, if you still have your needle, I would just like leave it to the side, and that way it won't get in your bag. Now, if you don't have stuffing in your house, don't go out and buy it. You can use stockings, socks, using my old socks, and some stuffing, because I don't have enough stuffing. So if I use these socks, I will just have enough. So this part should be easy. Literally, all you're doing is putting stuffing or socks or something inside. Alright, and that's literally it. Alright, so now if you so since we finished, since we're almost done, I'm just going to show you guys quickly what we're going to do next. So you're just going to go in, even if your next stitch is going like through the other way, you're going to through. Alright, so even if your next stitch is like going we're supposed to go the other way, I would just suggest going this way. But yes, you could still do it the other way if that's what you would prefer. So you guys can do it, but I'm going to show you in the next clip when I'm like over here. I'm just going to show you guys how to finish it off. So I'll be back in the next clip. Alright guys, so now if you're basically all finished, what you're going to do is you're just going to keep on stitching it through, back and forth. Use your space as wisely as you can. Go really slow to do this. And now, remember that loop that we made before, right here? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your needle, you're going to put it through the loop. So once you put it through the loop, alright, that took me a while, you're just going to go through like you're sewing it. Alright, so you're just going to go through it. Then I'm just like repeating it over here and stitching at the corner that holds all of this thread together. Just gonna stitch it up like a few times. And now that I'm done and I have a nice length left, and I know that my pillow is going to stay, my mini pillow is going to stay nice and sturdy. Just going to take this, going to tie a knot. So I'm just going to tie a couple of knots, and there. Now I'm just going to do, I know this is like taking a really long time, guys. I'm so sorry this video is long. And yeah, I'm just going to do that. So now that I've made all the knots, I'm just going to cut about there. Take this leftover and make one last knot, so I know that looks good. And I'm just going to take my needle. 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm just going to take my needle. And I'm just going to go through the loop, go in through the pillow, and there. Now you have made a very own pillow. Alright guys, so I'm really sorry that this video took a long time. I apologize. But at least now you know that you have a really nice mini pillow and you just sewed. So I hope you had fun with this. I'm sorry it was long, and yeah, that's really it. So since it's February, I'm going to say have a great February break, because most schools I know are having off. And bye. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. This is Gab Star Crafts, here and out.